Hi guys, so the video that you're about to see is not fun. Don't watch it if you're not comfortable with someone crying or like dealing with grief. Trigger warning, there's death involved when someone dies and you're really far away. So I'm wearing black. It's just what I've been wearing, not because I chose it. I'm at Plymouth, the student center right now. And this is where I found out my grandfather passed away very suddenly. He was fine and healthy and smiling and laughing. And then he had a heart attack or heart failure. I don't know. He was perfectly fine. I am an international student. I'm in my second year at Columbia. One thing that people think about before they leave for a while is like, what if something happens to someone you love back home and you're not there, you know? And it goes for expats or people that are traveling or work overseas a lot, or just students that studies overseas, and you try not to think about it, but it's something you think about and you just like shove it under the carpet. You're like, nah, it won't happen, not to me, not yet, you know? Something that I am really afraid about coming across as is selfish and self-centered, but I know I am. I think I am. And if this is how I deal with it, this is how I deal with it. And there's no wrong way to deal with grief. Well, maybe there is if you're like focusing on like substance abuse and not dealing with it. That's the wrong way to deal with. But I don't know why I'm shaming myself for the way that I'm dealing with grief. I don't know. I'm 19 years old. I haven't thought about what happens after people die. I don't think I've come to like a solid conclusion about what I believe in yet. And right now I just think after you die and you cease to exist, because we're all just like meat machines, you know? It sucks being away because my mom and my other grandfather and my brother and a lot of our relatives went to the border of China and Myanmar, Muse, like as soon as they found out, and they're all like mourning and doing like the proper procedures together, you know, and it sucks, but they're all there. And I feel like it's healing to have people who are going through the same thing with you around you. And it sucks that I'm not with my father right now because he just lost his dad. Like, my dad doesn't have a dad anymore, and I want to be there for him, but I'm not. My grandmother, she lost her husband. Like, she's the one that was more ill than him, and she's been making like plans like, oh, after I pass away, like, you, talking to her husband, my grandfather who passed away, like, you go live with my parents. What do they call my dad? Hong Ding 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 Ding, 你可给你叮叮给你望命一起住 stuff like that. But now he passed away and she's alone, and it's really fucking tough. I stayed in bed for the past 2 days and I excused myself from class. I like emailed my professor and I texted Chelsea about what happened. I was like, I can't like leave. Like, this sucks. Like, I need to just be sad for like a while. So I was kind. I let myself eat whatever I want, and I let myself sleep as much as I want. It was hard to fall asleep, and it was hard to keep what I had eaten in my body. Like, I was in bed and I have such a good stomach. Like, I can, as you can see, like the mukbang video and stuff, like I can eat so much. And I was lying in bed and I was like, this is really bad. Like, I was having trouble with my stomach. That wasn't fun, but as a part of being kind to myself, I'm doing that right now. Like, I'm out of the house, I brush my teeth, and I like ran some errands. So it's a part of being kind to my future self so that she doesn't have too much stuff that she has to like put into order, you know? So I haven't watched over the footage that I filmed that you're about to see yet, and I know it's tough. Like, it had happened so soon. Like, I found out in a really not at all ideal way. I'm going to edit it and I'm going to show you guys what I think is appropriate. And if it is difficult to watch, then please don't watch it. And this is like such a horrible way of thinking, but I don't see myself living in Myanmar for the next couple of years. I have 3 more grandparents. If I've been through this, like this sounds so bad. If I've been through this once, like I can do it again. I don't know. One thing that's been really good is that I've been talking to my cousins from my dad's side. There's 2 of them that's not in Myanmar right now, in Australia, and like we talk a lot and it's good. We're all like remembering him together without actually being in Muse. I don't know if there's anything else to say. So yeah. Here's a video of me crying. So my dad's father passed away February 11th in China. And when I found out through my cousin, and I was like, no, that can't happen. Like, he was pretty healthy, you know? And then I talked to my brother, and he's like, yeah, he passed away. He died. Like, I don't know what the polite term is. I don't know. Yeah, and I was at Plymouth, like at one of the school's dorm lobby working, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I like cried a lot. I talked to my mom, who I haven't talked to in a month. So that was emotional, and I like was crying to her. And I haven't spoken to my dad yet. And I was feeling super sick. Like I couldn't breathe right. I was gonna throw up. And like I was crying so much, so I know I have to drink water, and I was forcing myself to drink water. I have to get home. Like I have to be in a safe place where I know I'm safe, because physically I know I was safe there, but I was not comfortable. Like I wasn't in my bed and stuff, you know. So I came home. It was like 4 something a.m. and the whole time I was like, am I gonna make it? Like, I've never fainted before. I've never felt like that weak. It's a different week when you like run 10 flights and you're like, fuck, I'm dying. And it's a different kind of week when you're like, what? Like, I fed myself today. I drank water. Like, I have the energy. Like, what is this? Which I finally now realize, like in movies and stuff, when they're like, oh my god, when I heard the news, like I fell to my knees. Like I wasn't standing up, but yeah, like, oh, it's tough. I think I want to make this video because, like I told my brothers, I'm like, I don't know how to handle this, but I am seeing my therapist on Thursday, so she will be able to help me. But meanwhile, I'm gonna make this into a video because I need someone to tell me what to do, and if there's no one around, that's gonna be me. How to deal with losing someone to death. How to cope with death the first time you lose someone else, someone close. So I have only had like 3 people that I really know pass away, and some of them I wasn't even that close to. The person I would say I was closest to would be my great-grandmother from my mom's side, my mom's dad's mom's. Consider that being present at the end of someone's life is a sacred honor, a privilege, and a gift. So I wasn't present. I'm not sorry, because I know I should cry. But it feels weird to film myself crying. And I want to share this with people. And I'm not embarrassed, but I don't know. But if you cry a lot, you should drink water with like electrolytes in it, because it's like sweating. So you need salt in your body. Well, that's great. Let's look at the world map. So that way is north. And if I am in Illinois and that way is north, then Myanmar is to the east. Well, Myanmar / China is to the east and like down a little bit. So they're there. My family is there, like really far away, but that way. No, you need advice. Accept that you may be scared and that it's okay. I am scared and that's okay. To alleviate your own fear, focus your attention on the person you love. Touch them, speak to them, sing to them, thank them. That's great. Like, I'm literally alone. But when I see my friends, don't worry if you cry. Okay, I'm not worrying. Don't be concerned about knowing the right thing to do. There is no single right thing to do. Just show up, pay attention, tell the truth, and don't be attached to the outcome. Okay? 10 things I learned while dealing with the death of a loved one. This is weird because if you're away, like a lot of people are either immigrants or they're studying somewhere else. Oh, that's just me texting myself. Or they're working somewhere really far away and something like this happens. They can't go home. So what I did is I am lucky enough to have family members that are connected to the internet. So I reached them out. I reached out to them and I got to talk to them. That was really good. Okay, here are the 10 things someone learned while dealing with the death of a loved one. I'm gonna eat food from my home country, Myanmar, because that will make me feel better. Oh, if you guys haven't watched the mukbang video yet, then you guys won't know this, but I've been eating this order and I eat my emotions. And here is the big one. Realize that everyone deals with death differently, and this is how I'm dealing with death. I think if I don't make videos or if I don't write, then it's just gonna be in my head and I just need them out of my head and like exist somewhere else. That way I don't have to worry about carrying it around with me. Open up and talk about it, but only when you're ready. I'm ready to talk to myself and potentially show it to 7 other people. So I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Let yourself be vulnerable. I am vulnerable. Allow your, I love the sounds that I make when I'm eating. Open mouth chewing. Okay, alright. Allow your friends to be there for you. I know my friends are there for me. Know that you're allowed to be fucked up. Yes. This is one good thing that you did. Today I was supposed to shoot with my good friend Chelsea. But I knew that I should not because I have not dealt with this yet. So I canceled, but while I was canceling I was like, Coco, like you would be such a badass if you like went and did it anyway. I was like, no, I can't be that shitty of a friend to myself. So I told her I canceled and I'm like, I'm gonna stay in and like try not to leave my bed. But here I am, not on my bed, so that's good. I'm doing quite well. Like this sounds so selfish. Why is it all me, 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 me? Because I am here alone. And then it's not about me. I don't know. Yeah, when I found out, like, I thought about my relatives. Like, I haven't spoken to my dad yet. And my aunt, who I got to see in Australia, is there, like in China. She's in Myanmar, so she was able to go to China right away. My mom is there with my dad, and it's good that they're there. And it's good that some of my cousins and my nephew got to see him. Put down the drink. I don't drink my emotions. Book a ticket to a place you've never been. Who the fuck? No, do what you love. Okay? Cherish the memories of your loved one. I am. Give yourself time to heal. Yeah. So, those are some tips. Deal with death however the fuck you want to deal with it. Yeah, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna pay my respects and 磕头给公公. So you can watch me do that if you want. If it makes you feel comfortable, just stop watching. Go. 谢谢。再见。I hate how angsty I was. I never talked to him. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video now. Sorry if this is a fucking horrible video. I'm trying to help myself.